Peter McGuire, Chief Executive Officer at XM.com. He's joining us right now on the phone line from Sydney. Peter, thanks very much for taking out the time. Run us through the expectations of what crude oil is anticipated to do amidst whatever has been happening with regards to the China trade tensions. You've got Russia, which is starting to lift its production above the cap of the deal. So what's the outlook now?
Well, I think as far as we're concerned, you've got so much pressure in so many different parts of the world and an unknown as far as bond prices. We've got economic slowdown in so many quarters, and you've got Russia and, the Saudis as far as, what's going on there. So I feel as though with US dollar strength, it seems to be that crude prices are taking a bit of a tumble at the moment and probably further downside is expected.
What levels are you anticipating crude to settle at, Peter?
Well, I think over the short term, you'll be probably around these sort of marks. You could see another dollar or two wipe out if that US dollar continues to the upside. We've got the non-farm payrolls this week. We've got a couple of other big major numbers being released to market. And overall sentiment is relatively weak. You've got the uncertainty with Brexit as well. So all of these global themes are playing into the market to take a little bit of heat out of it and probably further downside. So a couple of dollars to wash out from here.
We've seen Russia increasing production above, the cap limit that they have. Do you see that being posing a threat to the overall levels of supply and then the prices?
Well, naturally, Russia needs. They're looking at, they need larger numbers as far as revenue, and if they can't receive it in the sense of what they can do from a headline number, then naturally they'll probably look, and as they're doing, is increasing production. So I'm not surprised by that. I sense, again, so many moving parts because when you take on board, you've got the Saud Aramco IPO flouted for 2020. You've got the pressure coming from the Middle East and revenue numbers, being crimped as far as Russia. So, yeah, those upticks as far as production don't seem unreasonable to me.
Outlook then on the demand side, considering the slump, the global slowdown, and that could negatively impact demand, which it also has been over the last few months.
Well, yeah, that's right. I mean, you're looking at those IMF numbers, you're looking at, even those GDP numbers coming out of India and China, of course. So I think that it's probably going to be an overall softness if you're talking about those crude projected numbers. What happens at the next OPEC meeting in early December could be another telltale sign as far as, where does price play over the short run. If we see another basis point cut, 25, say in September for the US, as far as the Fed's concerned, then I feel as though that'll probably also take a little bit more, light up the price of crude. So I think you're looking a couple of bucks down and production, to increase to try and get a larger part of the pie.
All right, Peter, got that. Thank you so very much. Quick comments there from Peter McGuire.